Hey kids, we're starting a new series on the book of Habakkuk.
What's a Habakkuk?
It's a book in the Bible, in the Old Testament.
Can you guess the name of the guy who wrote it?
That's right, Habakkuk.
What a weird name.
Habakkuk was a prophet of God.
A prophet's job was to speak for God to his people.
It wasn't a very fun job.
God's people were always messing up and making God mad.
Whenever that happened, God would talk to the prophet about it.
And then the prophet had to talk to the people about it. The name Habakkuk means to wrestle.
That's weird. Why would you ever name your kid Wrestler? Oh. Sweet.
It's a weird name, but it's good for Habakkuk.
He had to wrestle with the people all the time, telling them to stop making bad choices.
He didn't wrestle them like that. He wrestled them with his words.
He also wrestled with God, because they didn't always agree.
So he asked God lots of questions.
Why do mean people seem to get away with bad behavior? Why don't you do anything about it? Why do I have such a weird name?
God had one simple answer for Habakkuk.
God told Habakkuk to relax.
God was God, and Habakkuk was just a little man with a weird name.
I'm not that small, and it's not that weird.
Habakkuk needed to know that God had it under control. Hey, that rhymes!
And this is what God told him.
The Lord replied, "Look around at the nations. Look and be amazed. For I am doing something in your own day, something you wouldn't believe, even if somebody told you about it."
Oh boy, I wonder what God was gonna do.
Stay tuned, because we'll talk about it next week.
When you look around, things don't always make sense. Tell God about it.
And if you listen really hard, you just might hear him say what he said to Habakkuk.
R-E-L-A-X. God's got it under control.
Memory verse! Look at the proud. They trust in themselves, and their lives are crooked. But the righteous will live by the faithfulness to God. Have faith and just relax.